Tapped in, tuned in, turned all the way on. This ain't just a vibe, it's a freak scene bomb. Ms.Blue in the building, Oracle flow, cracking codes of the cosmos, now you already know. Yeah. Ride the wave, feel the light, it's frequency love tonight. Ms.Blue gon' take you higher, burning truth with sacred fire. This is soul talk, rebirth from the womb. Say it with me, I can alter my course at any time. Tap in, turn on. Your higher self already logged in. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency. In the past I thought I lost it, but the truth was always near. Every scar became a teacher, every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing, every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it. Show it. If you want it, grow it. Grow it. If you leave it, know it. Know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear. Vision is clear. If you want it, grow it. If you leave it, know it. Believe it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Give it. If you receive it, give it. Nothing's missing, I'm it. It's all about frequency.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. And wow. Wow. Yeah. Listen, Just want to welcome you all in. It is the solstice, and I wanted to come on. I literally have been doing sessions tonight. So there's been quite a few sessions that I just finished up this evening, but I really wanted to come on and make sure that we got together on this very special moment. So, the first thing I want to start out by saying is happy solstice and welcome you all in. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what city, what state, what country, what continent you are tuning in from. I see you all coming in the building. Welcome to everyone who's a part of the Visionary Collective. Welcome on in. And matter of fact, I did 2 visionary sessions today on Sunday. So for all the visionaries in the building, welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you all feeling? How are you all doing? We have an interesting mix of energy that's in the atmosphere, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this solstice energy, which I'm sure many of you are feeling this. You can feel this right now in your spirit. Welcome in from Georgia, from South Carolina, Monroe, Louisiana in the building, Peace from Philly in the building, Richmond, Texas in the building, Twin City is here, Los Angeles is here. Welcome on in. So good to see you guys. Arlington is in the building. Good to have you here. And first of all, I want to say this. If this is your very first time tuning in, please let us know. Drop something in chat. Lola Falana is in the chat. And also, happy Born Day to everybody celebrating a Born Day in the building. Akron, Ohio is in the building. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I need a holiday. Oh, you know what, Lola? I'm so glad you said that. I do need a holiday, and I am going to take a holiday. In fact, I wanted to come in right now because I will be taking a little bit of a break before before the new year. So necessary. And welcome everybody in. Welcome in Mega Miss Little from the Marsh Islands. Good to have you in the building. Las Vegas is in the building. Lisa in the building. Good to see you, Lisa. Priestess Nadra representing Boston in the building. Welcome on in. Low Country, South Carolina. And your 21st, your birthday is on the 25th. Wow. Well, happy early born day coming up. 888 the GOAT. Welcome on in. We have Kitty next door checking in from Alabama. East Texas is in the building. So we got them all. We got them all up in the building. Good to have all of you guys in the building. Good to have you here. First timer in the building. Welcome on in. Carmel Escort. Am I saying it right? Out 1099. Welcome on in. Welcome on in for the first timers in the building. Happy Born Day. Today is your Born Day Ghetto Physics 777. Happy Born Day to you. Grand Rapids, Michigan is in the building. Welcome on in Grand Rapids, Mississippi in the building. Good to see you. Bethlehem, PA is in the building. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's Capricorn season. I thought so. Maybe I got that a little. Nashville, Tennessee is checking in. Welcome on in from Nashville. Beautiful city, Nashville. Welcome on in, Sweet Mama 5. Your sister's birthday is today. Well, happy birthday to your sister. Welcome on in. Anastasia is welcoming, is representing Wisconsin. I have to say that kind of slow. For whatever reason, some things my tongue just don't want me to say. That's how I know I'm not really from here. Welcome on in, Fort Worth, Texas. Nicole representing Fort Worth, Texas. South Carolina in the building. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everyone in the building. And yes, happy born day to everyone celebrating a born day in the building. Welcome on in, Medicine Queen from South Carolina. So many of you guys from South Carolina is where my mother is from. Good to see her. Welcome on in. We got Hinesville, Georgia in the building. Welcome on in, Hinesville. We got Priestess Andrea in the building. Good to see you. Welcome representing MD in the building. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, I know. It's still on the cusp. I know it's still on the cusp. Thank you, Lola. Still on the cusp. But listen, I wanted to come on so we could talk about this solstice energy and also see how you all are feeling. It's O.O. Sheila's birthday. Happy born day to O.O. Sheila. Happy born day. And again, if this is your first time joining us, welcome in. I'm Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle. Glad to have you here with the Visionary Collective. We're glad to have you in the house. Yeah, welcome on in. Tasha representing Hilton Head, South Carolina. Yeah. We got Australia in the building. Chief Heartbeat 369 in the building. Alabama in the building. Welcome on in. Yeah. BK Trainer. Welcome on in. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's been a long day, a quick day. Like I woke up really early because I knew I had a lot of stuff to do. And today was the solstice, right? We're wrapping up 2025. But energetically and frequently, I think we all can agree we are in 2026. We are really, quiet as it's cat. We are already in 2026. The frequency is here in 2026. We are here. It's here. So let's get those likes up, you guys, so our soul family can find us. I didn't put out a big notification, but I did. I did send that. I did send the message out. I see somebody got a question. Will you be answering questions from the invoices? What invoices? You mean from the voicemail? You talking about from the ask line, from the ask.allaboutfrequency class call? Yes, I will. I absolutely will. I will. But welcome to all the visionary collectives in the building. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody. I'm going to ring the bell for all of us, okay? I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ring that bell. I'm going to ring that bell. I'm going to ring that bell on this very, very powerful day. Today is the solstice. And depending on where you are in the world, you're celebrating that. Depending on the hemisphere that you're in, you're celebrating that. And so that's one of the main reasons I wanted to come on. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Today is the solstice. And I realize that every year we hear this word, solstice, equinox. And for a lot of people, no one really explains what it means or why so many of us feel different. I'm talking about that real difference. Why we feel different around this time. So, whether you've been with me for years or this is your first time here, again, I want to welcome you on in. I do. Because the conversation that we're going to have right now is a real one. It's going to be a real one. Not a scary one. Nothing dramatic, even though your girl can be a little dramatic. It's not going to be dramatic. It's just going to be a little bit of clarity. And if you're here with me live, do me a favor. If you're here live, I want you to type, "I'm here," in chat so that I can feel that you are with me. Yeah. If you're here with me live, I want you to type, "I'm here," in chat so I can feel you here with me. And don't forget to hit that like button. This will be a great time to send invites out. By the way, thank you guys so much. So many of you guys, and I'm getting so many emails. I will be, as we progress into 2026, I will definitely be doing a part 2 of the prediction show, because so many of you guys have already seen some of the predictions coming through, and I promise you I haven't scratched the surface on the things that we need to connect ourselves with. So I will be doing a part 2 to that. But I want to say thank you to everyone who is acknowledging they are here with me. I can definitely feel your energy. Let's get those likes up, you guys. I want to talk about 2026 and this new year energy. Now, of course, we know that astrologically, and for us who are living in the northern hemisphere, the new year officially kicks off when we start to talk about Earth and the planet. It kicks off during Aries season. But I don't want you to miss your moment, because there is something powerful and profound that is taking place right now, as well as what is taking place when we cross that threshold on January the 1st, 2026. And I want you to think about this. It is probably one of the few times on planet Earth when the whole collective, more than 8 billion souls on the planet, agree on an appointed time and an appointed frequency and an appointed energy. So we have everything moving in one direction. So if you don't celebrate or have some sort of action that sort of takes place inside of you when the solstice happens, that's one today. And also when January the 1st comes, the new year, because that matters, that the whole collective has decided that we will be moving forward. Don't miss that power moment, because it is at a time that you will have the whole collective moving forward. And that's significant. So let's talk about what the solstice is. And by the way, welcome to everyone who's joining us in the building. Priestess Melanie, Priestess Erica, everyone who's coming on in the building. Rita, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Love AMJ 561. Crystal, good to see you. All of Self-Invested, everyone, the Divine Priestess, everyone in the building. So glad to have you all in. Okay. Now, yes, we covered the blackouts. We did. I put that in the prediction show. And so we're going to be talking about, oh, did we cover it happen right after the prediction show? It happened from Colorado to San Francisco. No, we didn't cover it, but so many of you guys let me know that right after our prediction show that I did, that immediately there was a blackout that happened and even some unexpected weather things going as far as Spain and all across the country, California, Colorado, all over. So yes, thank you for that. Thank you so much, Armageddon. I definitely will be doing a part 2 because there's so many other things that I want to put on there. I want to talk about the solstice because at its core, the solstice is a turning point. You know, there used to be a song, I've reached the turning point. It's an old song. My parents used to listen to it. Do y'all know that song, The Turning Point? Well, that's what the solstice is. It's a turning point. It's a moment where the light and the dark, they reach extremes. And you might be feeling sort of this extreme over the course of the next 24 to 72 hours. And this is what the solstice is. It's a turning point. And I want you to note that somewhere for yourself. For those of you who are taking notes and, you know, tracking sort of your downloads that you're getting at this time. Okay. And then you're going to hit a shift. Shift. Light and dark reach an extreme. And then they shift. They rock the boat. They do an Aliyah move. They change positions. And that's what's happening. We're changing positions. And so on the solstice in the northern hemisphere, we are coming into where we're going into the point where our days are becoming longer again. And in the southern hemisphere, their days are becoming shorter. They're going more into the darkness. They're heading into the darkness, and we are heading in the northern hemisphere back into the light. So think about that for a moment. It's the moment for the solstice when light and dark reach extremes, and then they shift. Nature sort of pauses for just a moment. Nature pauses, and then it pivots. It's not loud, it's not chaotic, but it is very decisive. And that's what we have to be, very decisive in what we're doing. And that's why people feel so reflective. You guys let me know if you've been feeling really sort of this introspective energy and very reflective within yourself at this time. Maybe even emotional at this time or extremely exhausted. Earlier this morning, I did a session for a sister in the UK, and she was telling me how exhausted she has been. Maybe you're feeling inspired, like there is a whole inspiration that has suddenly come over you and you are completely inspired about your life, about what is coming up, and you feel clear. You may even feel clear. You might have been in a point where you wasn't clear, but then there's been some points where things are so clear for you, maybe even too cleared for you. Yeah. So think about it. Or maybe you've had a combination of all of these things, of all of this happening. Your body knows that something is changing. Remember, we are leaving up out of very dense water element and energy and leaving out of earth, and we are moving into fire and into air. We're also leaving out of the era of Pisces, which we have been here for more than 21,000 years, and we are moving and switching into the Aquarian Age. That's pretty big. The body knows something is changing, even if your mind can't quite explain what's happening. So if you've been feeling something lately, but it's one of those things you just really can't name it, you can't claim it, you can't express it, you can't really put your finger on it, I want you to type, I feel it, if you can feel it, because I know you can feel it. And I want to talk about the Pisces age. Because one of the things, looking back on the Pisces age, and no doubt we have spent many lifetimes in this Pisces age. We're going to talk about it. Now, this is where it connects to the bigger picture. For about 2,000 years, I want y'all to hear this. About 2,000 years, spirituality was hard on purpose. Look at our history. The last 2,000 years, baby, spirituality was hard as MF. You were spiritual if you've had past life after past life of being connected with spirituality over the last 2,000 years. It's been a rough ride for spirituality. But here's the thing, it was hard on purpose. I just want you to kind of flirt with that thought for a minute. And think about the things that has happened in our world over the last 2,000 years in spirituality. So this isn't a normal solstice that we're coming into. And if you're taking this as is everyday business as normal, then you're cheating yourself. And you playing with yourself. Low key, you playing with yourself. Because this ain't nothing about today and nothing about the next 72 hours for sure. And nothing about the rest of our lives is gonna be normal. Just flirt with that and let that land for a minute. But here's the thing, awakening during the Pisces age, it required suffering. It required sacrifice, and in some instances, it required silence. Giving your power away to something outside of yourself, you had to prove yourself to be worthy of the truth. So I want y'all to think about, for those of you who have been doing this work, and for those of you who have been connected to me and the work that I've been doing for the last 2 decades, I want you to see why we were so ahead of the curve. Because this is something now the whole world will be front and center with. Spirituality has been a struggle. It's been a struggle bus for the entire planet for a very long time. Pain became proof. In fact, that's what most people still have their conscious meter set to. If you are not feeling any kind of pain, you can't grow. If you're not feeling any kind of pain, then you're not doing it right. If you have not tapped into any kind of pain, if it hasn't hit you, then somehow you're not living life right, because pain became proof. And I want you to know that wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. It was the frequency of that age. And so many of us, we inherited a nervous system that believe growth is supported by hurt. If you really love me, you don't put me in Chanel. If you really love me, you gonna hurt me. And that's how I'm gonna know that you love me. You know, this has been the warped perception of the mind. We inherited this throughout our nervous system, in our DNA, right? Because this was the frequency of that age. If it was not heavy, then it wasn't real. And we were taught that. We were lived that. But I want to ask you a question. If you were taught that growth has to hurt, I want you to type in the chat, because this is just going to be us doing a call and response to the universe, to the cosmos, to our higher self in remembrance, releasing that. I want you to type releasing that. If you were taught that growth has to hurt, go ahead right now, visionaries. I want you to type releasing that, because I don't know about you, but I'm releasing that. I've been released that, but I need a reminder here that I am releasing that. Releasing that. Yeah. So now we are transitioning to the Aquarian age. Now, I also want you to understand, to know that the Aquarian age has been available, as with all of the ages on the planet in every dimension, has been available since the beginning of time, because these things were based on a frequency. But what the acknowledgement of the solstice and the alignment at this particular time is that we have come into a collective agreement that we are releasing that. And what some may call Aquarian age doesn't erase the work, but what it does do is it changes the access. It changes the access. I see so many of you saying, you releasing that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and clock it. We're going to release that. That we're going to release. Because growth doesn't have to cause pain. Oh no. Hence the reason self-love is the new shadow work. Look how far up ahead we were. The truth of the matter is, the signal isn't hidden anymore. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere. But I want you to understand this. Access doesn't automatically mean embodiment. Just like information, because we are in the information age. Information doesn't instantly cause transformation, and access doesn't automatically mean embodiment. And just because the frequency is available doesn't mean the body knows how to hold it yet. And that's what we're experiencing. Our bodies have to learn, our physical bodies, our mental body, our energetic bodies, and our etheric body has to learn and know, have a sense of knowing, right? How to hold this frequency. We have to know how to hold this frequency. That's why people feel so activated. And here's another thing, so overstimulated. This is why so many are feeling inspired or even exhausted. Sometimes all of this in one day. You wake up, you activate it. Next thing you know, you get completely overstimulated. Next thing you know, your ass is exhausted. And then 5 minutes later, you are so inspired. You ready to go do something. You all over the place. In the same day. So let's talk about the body for just a moment. My body, your body. Y'all remember that song? Everybody wants your body. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Do y'all know that song? I'm just kind of kicking it back a little old school, little new school, little old school in there. But y'all know that song about my body? Yeah, let's talk about the body for a minute. Mm, mm. Because one of the things I want you to know, anytime you're practicing any form of spirituality that ignores the body, it's incomplete. Because we have to talk about, if we're going to talk about, this energy and this frequency, then we have to touch on Kundalini energy. Because Kundalini energy is rising, just like Andromeda is rising, Kundalini energy is rising. But Kundalini is not mystical and it's not fantasy. It's not fantasy. We think it's a fantasy, but it ain't. It's really a bioelectrical intelligence. That's what Kundalini energy is. It is consciousness that is moving through your nervous system. Mm, mm. Mm, mm. It is consciousness moving through your nervous system. That's what it is. Moving. It's this bioelectrical intelligence moving through your nervous system, your spine, your brain, and your blood. Can we talk about the blood issues that are happening? This was one of the things in the prediction show that I told you guys, the heart issues, the blood issues, all of these things. And it's moving this consciousness through your electromagnetic field. That's why people are experiencing heat, just the body getting hot, being on fire. Sleep changes. One night you wide awake. The next night you can't wake up. Very strong sensitivity, these ascension symptoms, sensitivity to sound, to light, just extreme sensitivity to light, the ringing in the ear. The emotional waves that come. One minute you happy, next minute you sad, you don't know why. Next minute anything makes you cry. The next minute you're angry, you're frustrated. The shifts in the energy in the body, and the shift is going on in the blood. It's activation pressure. This is what you're feeling. This is activation in this pressure moving through the body. The body's not malfunctioning, though. The body is recalibrating. And so we're going through a recalibration. Don't you think after more than 2,000 years of being in the age of Pisces, and now we're getting ready to officially cross that threshold into the age of Aquarius, going for the last couple of decades of being in this deep water and earth. And now we are getting ready to go straight into the air. And did I mention we got fire that we are taking with us? Talk about a quantum leap. Talk about astro traveling. Talk about time traveling. Talk about an upgrade. All of this is a part of that upgrade. But I want to be clear here. Spiritual awareness never should replace your physical care, because we got to be responsible for all of our bodies. And when something has manifested itself into the physical realm, then not only must we treat it in a holistic way, meaning we're going to take care of it energetically. We're going to take care of the energetics parts of it, the emotional part of it, the grounding part of it. But you must also take care of the physical body part of it too. And that's on period. You got to take care of it all. Take care of your body. Because if your body cannot hold the frequency, then you cannot move forward. And I'm telling you right now, blood issues are on the rise. Pay attention and listen to your body. Listen. Because really, the truth is ascension. And I want to say this. I know many of us, we've talked about this a lot, but ascension is not about leaving your body. That's not ascension. It's not about escaping Earth, because low key, this ain't a punishment. And it's not becoming higher than anyone else. That's just not what it's about. Ascension is about integration. It's the body's ability to hold more consciousness, to hold more light, and to remain regulated, to stay present, and to translate higher awareness into live, lived reality. If you ain't doing that, then you playing with yourself. If you can't do that, if you are telling me that you are holding consciousness, but you can't translate that into your reality, then you playing with yourself. Yeah. You playing with yourself, because ascension is integration. That's what it is for real. And I know over here in this house, we get this work. We get this work for real. We get this work. So I want us to be clear on this ascension thing so we don't have to keep talking about it. It's the body's ability to hold more consciousness, to be able to hold more light, to remain regulated mentally, physically, spiritually, to stay present, and to be able to translate higher awareness into lived reality. Okay? Live reality. This is where the Christ consciousness, I think, a lot of time has been misunderstood, because Christ consciousness is not a religion. It's about an embodied unity awareness. That's the Christ consciousness. It's when separation dissolves. It's when compassion becomes a little bit more stable. And it's when power is regulated. And it's where love becomes coherent. We can feel it. We can truly, truly feel it. And you will know. You will know when you have embodied this, because you don't react the same. Yeah. When power is regulated, you don't react the same. You pause and you respond. You pause. That's regulation. And that is what's going to be necessary on the planet. We're going to talk about activation versus information. Yeah, that part. Because it matters. It actually matters. Ascension doesn't happen, like I said, through information. And we are living in a time where you have access to all the information in the world. You can buy books. You can go to YouTube. You can Google it. You can use AI. Listen, information is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Ascension does not happen through information. You know? You don't read your way into this, and you don't think your way into this, and you don't collect concepts and suddenly embody them. You have to do the real alchemy. Information only explains activation transformation, period. That's the God level of it. You got the information, but it only explains an activation transformation. That's it. That's why activation matters. And that's why I do this work. And I know that's why you guys are here. I know that's why you do this work, because activation matters. Because the body has to experience frequency to know how to hold it. You can't experience the mind tries to conceptualize of how to experience 5D, but the body got to experience 5D in order for you to be able to hold it, So if this is landing in your body, not your mind, I want you to tap and type, activate it. If this is truly landing for you, you know? Yeah. If this is landing for you. I want you to type activate it. I want to see how many of the visionary collectives is activated. Yeah. So around this solstice, we move through what can be called kind of like a neurologic integration point. It's in the brain. It's in the brain. It's in the brain, right? It's not a test. It's not judgment. It's not a pass. It's not a fail. It's none of that. The system communicates with your feel and it asks, can you hold this frequency? Can you stabilize this bandwidth? That's what it's asking you. Are you able? Why do you think about 4 or 5 years ago, which I've been using frequency for many, many years and taught many classes on frequency, but this is why I knew we were moving towards this time, because the age of Aquarius, when you look at the symbol of Aquarius, it is all frequency. That's what it is. It's a frequency. So when you have your neurological integration point, it's moving through, and it's coming through. This system communicates with your feel, and it asks, can you hold the frequency? Can you stabilize the bandwidth? Some systems integrate very quickly, and some integrates gradually. Some people, it's gradual. It's gradual. It's not instant. It's not overnight. And I ain't going to hold you. Some of these frequencies, it's not overnight. It's gradual. It's gradual. It's gradual. It's gradual, right? Because if the system can stabilize the frequency, time feels less linear. Intuition, baby, it's sharp. Intuition is sharp. Manifestation is going to accelerate. Instant manifestation. You think something, next thing you know, bam, there it is. Whoop, there it is. There it is. The nervous system stays calm. The nervous system stays so calm, right? But let's talk about this. What happens if your system can't stabilize it? What happens? Like, for real. What happens? What happens when it doesn't go like this? Exhaustion sets in. And no matter what you do, no matter how much rest you get, you're exhausted. Disarray. Your life is in disarray. You're in disarray. It's just disarray that's happening all around you. The other thing that happens, emotional volatility happens. Your emotions, you can't stabilize your emotions. That happens. You become diseased within your body. No harmony, no harmony. But I want you to know this. Nothing breaks and nothing is lost because of that. But the body chooses safety over speed. Your body will never turn on you. It's going to choose to keep you safe versus trying to speed you up for something you may not be ready for. And so for those whose system can hold the frequency, they become stabilizers. And so many of you are going to be walking around, and for in proximity, there may be 2,000 to 3,000 people around you, and you may be the only stabilizer. You may be the only stabilizer. Nothing is required from you. It's not for you to go and tap somebody on the shoulder and say, oh, by the way, I wanted to come over here and I wanted to introduce myself because I wanted to let y'all know I'm the stabilizer in the group. I'm stabilizing all of y'all up in here. I'm the stabilizer in this piece. That's not how it works. But I do want you to understand that once you do embody and hold and stabilize this energy, if there is someone sitting next to you, if someone is sick, if someone is dealing with some sort of mental disturbances, if someone is suffering from a lack of currency and they are struggling financially, if someone is sitting next to you and they just went through a horrible breakup, your energy is going to leave your field. And all of your good, juiciness is going to leave your body. And it's going to go right over to them and it's going to start feeding life into them. Stay with me, because I've gotten this question for over 20 years. And this is usually around the time as we start to get into the new year, people start telling me, I got to get away from this job I'm on. It's nothing but a bunch of vampires and I can feel them sucking the life out of me. They're sucking all of my energy. And the friends that I'm around, I've realized that they're just using me. They're sucking my energy. They keep pulling on my energy. And, all of these things about people ciphering their energy. And I'm not telling you that that's not a real thing, but I will tell you most of the time what's actually happening is you are maintaining the higher frequency of the people in the proximity of where you're at. That's why sometimes people tell me, Ms.Blue, I got to get out of this state. I got to get out of this city. I can't live in this town anymore. I can't live in this parish anymore. I can't live around here anymore. Any of that. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, Tasha. Yeah. So I want you to know your job is not to stop it, because that energy that you are using is not your personal energy. That is life force energy that is coming from the higher source. It's coming from the soul power of the collective. Your job is to sit back, cross your legs, or, boss yourself up and recognize your position. Not to interfere. It's not your energy. It won't deplete you. It only depletes you when you feel like you're giving your personal energy. It's not your personal energy. And every energy healer, anybody who does energy work, I've been a master Reiki practitioner for over 15 years. We all know it's universal energy. It don't belong to me. It don't belong to you. Suck it up, baby. Suck it up. Take what you need. Take what you need. See, everybody want to be one of the chosen ones. But you got to understand your position, your power, and know that the energy that's coming to you, it's endless. It's endless. Endless. But if you get in the way, now you become the resistance. And now that frequency has got to break through your body. It's got to break through you because you're trying to hold it. You're trying to hold something that's not meant to be held. So I always cringe when my friends come to me, no cap for my Christian friends, when they say, my cup is empty. And I say, well, how the hell your cup get empty? How your cup get empty? Because my source guarantees that my cup will always runneth over. You must be in your own way. If your cup is empty, you done got in your own way. Get out the way. What Ludacris say? Move. Get out the way. You got to get out the way. And this is what some of you got to do. You got to learn how to get out your own way. What you think is a weakness is actually your power. Your power. I don't want nobody, and I know I'm going to get these emails, but I want to go ahead and state it clear again, as I've been doing every single year. You become the stabilizer when you're the one who knows you're the one responsible. I remember I was in the airport flying out of Dallas airport, or was it Houston? I think it was Houston. And I was sitting there and I could literally see and feel everybody who needed my energy, sucking it up, sucking it up, sucking it up. And I said, yeah, cross my legs, open up my magazine I was reading and kicked back and kicked back. Take it. Take it. They were happier people. Many of them got up, smiled at me because their higher self understood. They needed it. They needed it. So, yeah, those who can hold the frequency become stabilizers. Your body functions like a tuning fork, like a singing bowl, like a regulator. You remember the regulators? Like regulators in the field. And when we all come together like this, we become a solar system, a powerhouse. We're a powerhouse right now. Right now, there is light shining all over the planet for each and every single one of us that is right here. And there is somebody out there that only came over here because they seen the light. They seen your light. They seen your light. It's just like being a little child going trick-or-treating. And you know how your parents used to tell you, don't go to the house with no light? That's what we do. Energetically, humans walk around on the planet. They know. You want to know why everybody keep asking you a question? You want to know why you at work and everybody keep coming to you to do something and they don't go to the other people? Your light. Your light. Your light. You want to know why you walking around in Walmart and Target and somebody comes up to you and asks you, do you work there? They're not trying to insult you. It's your light. Your light is calling them. Stop thinking it's your darkness that is pulling people in. It's time for you to be in the position where you understand that it is your light that is getting you into these places and these spaces, the work that you're doing. It is the frequency that you are holding, that you are cultivating, that you are maintaining. It is your light. not your darkness. We have come out of the darkness, the age of darkness. Now, it was a lot of work in that age of darkness, a lot of work in that age of darkness. And we needed that work. We needed to be able to work, to put that work in and know what it feels like. But now, everything, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 10D, 11D, 12D, 13, all the dimensions are going to be available for you. But just because it's available doesn't mean that you can embody it. Okay? So, know that your presence, when you walk in a space, it calms things. You know how Beyonce say, world stop. That's a frequency. You ever walked in a room and everybody stopped talking, turned around, and they looking? You thinking, oh, they make me sick. I know they was in here talking about me. They probably was, but your frequency is what made them stop. Because people going to talk about you whether you there or not. But your frequency is made them, that's what made them pause. That's what made them stop. You thinking, oh, it's something negative. No, it's your frequency, because that shows up before you show up. Before you even get there, your presence calms these spaces. And I want you to understand that your nervous system sets the tempo. How slow can we go? How fast can we ride? Are we rolling? Are we riding out or not? That happens everywhere you go. There you go. Now you know. Your nervous system sets the tempo. That's it. If things are moving too slow, check yourself. Check your nervous system. Because at this point in the game, we have done enough work that we the real movers and shakers on the planet. Okay? And I want you to understand this. At work at a Christmas party, had to step out real quick. That's what I'm talking about, OG Johnny. Johnny said, listen, we getting it in. So listen, you don't rescue, because we're not here to rescue. And I'm not just talking to sisters, but this is just a perfect example. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. We're not looking for Johnny saving hoes. And we not looking for Brenda saving hoes. However you want to look at it. We not out here rescuing. We're not part of the rescue squad. We not that. We not the rescue squad. That's not us. That's not what we do. Because you don't need to be rescued. Okay? And this is why the Galactic Council focuses on you. And I spoke with the Galactic Council just the other night. I'll be bringing that through. Some more of that real soon. Not because you're above anyone. So I don't want anybody to get the big head. This isn't about this lower level of the ego for you to understand. You're not above anybody else. This ain't about being above or below. You know, we're getting out of this hierarchy, this lower hierarchy. We getting out of all of that. It's not about any of that. That's not why this is happening. It's happening because you can anchor without any distortions. Can you anchor without distortions? Or you got to bring all that nasty shit with you? Because we don't want that no more. We don't want the distortions. Can you anchor without distortion? See, this is the moment. Because this moment is not asking who's worthy. It has nothing to do with, baby, how worthy you are. Ain't got nothing to do with that. It's asking, is your system wired? Is your system wired or not? You know, back in the day, you would catch a bullet if you was wired. Somebody found out you came in a party, you showed up at a meeting, and you had a wire on. Oh, you out of there, son. You out of there. But right now, is your system wired? Is your system wired? That's what you need to know. Your nervous system is the interface, and I need you to get this because we've been speaking about this for years and years and years and years. How many of you, let me know where my OGs are when I was giving you breathing treatments? When you were getting breathing treatments and I was giving you customized breathing treatments. And when people come into sessions with me, I still give them customized breathing treatments. Is your system wired? Your nervous system is your interface, and your spine is the conduit, if I can talk here. And your breath is the regulator. That's what it is. Your breath is the regulator. So your whole system, listen, the greatest technology in the world, it's not what AI can do. It has nothing to do with what AI can do. That's not the greatest technology. And I don't care if it's Elon Musk. I don't care if it's China. I don't care if it's the US. I don't care what country is trying to tell you that they have the greatest technology. I see you guys raising your hand. You guys have had breathing treatments from me. Listen, the greatest technology in the world is the technology of your higher consciousness and the spirit inside of you. That's it. That's it. Your system is not an obstacle. Your system is technology. It is the greatest technology in the world. It is the most advanced in this whole galaxy. I don't know if y'all ready for that one. The Aquarian Age doesn't wait. It's not waiting. It's not waiting. See, in the Pisces age, we could slow motion with it. And trust me, your girl slow motion with it for a long time. For a long time, I was slow motion with learning how to love myself. I was slow motion with my self-worth. I was slow motion with understanding my power. I was slow motion with what I could accomplish and manifest. I was slow motion with a whole lot of things. But one thing about it, two things for sure, the Aquarian Age doesn't wait. It is straight activation on that ass. Activate. That's it. It's all activation. So when the solstice wave continuously moves through, the systems that are wired will respond with coherence, not with being overwhelmed. And so if you're not ready, it's time for you to get ready because playtime and wait time is over. You coming whether you're ready or not. You know how the Fugees say, ready or not, here I come. That's it. Ready or not, here I come. That's the Aquarian Age. It's going to find you. So get ready. And I know if you're here, check it. We ready. We ready round here. We stay ready round here. We stay ready round here, but we gonna have to stay on our A game. We can't slip. This ain't the time to give up. This is not the time to quit. I know some of you are dealing with a lot of obstacles in front of you. You got family members right now in the hospital. You yourself may be dealing or battling with something right now at this point. You might have lost your job last week. You may go to work next week and they tell you there is no job. Right now, you don't know how you're going to pay this or pay that. You don't know what you're going to do. You don't have a car, don't have a place to stay. We're dealing with a lot of things in this 3D world. But here's what I'm here to tell you. Hold on. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith And don't lose faith, because guess what? The reset is here. The reset is here. And I'm going to talk about some of the things to do. It's time to get activated. It's time for us to move forward so we can turn this around. Thank you for the super chat donation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that, OG Johnny. Thank you. Thank you. So listen, so we can turn this around. We can turn this around. As the ancients taught and our ancestors, you got to keep your spine strong. You got to keep your breath conscious. You got to keep your spine flexible. And you got to keep your awareness present. You got to stay present. You got to walk the golden path. Many of you were a part of, dang it, not Andromeda Rising. The one we did before Andromeda Rising. Like, we did so much this year, I can't even think about it. But you know, we talk about the golden path for a very long time. In fact, the age from Pisces into Aquarius, we take the golden bridge where the unicorn meets us. That's lighting the way. The golden path, the path of balance, the path of embodiment, the path of coherence. All of these paths that we're here. And we have to keep moving forward. Keep your frequency high. Keep it elevated. Keep it clean. Keep it clear. Stay in love. Stay balanced. Thank you for that, Priestess Lisa. In the mastermind, we talked about it. Stay present. Treat your body good. Treat your mind good. Treat the people around you in your life with love and care. And I'm not going to hold you these next 3 days. And I want you guys to write this down. This next 3 days. It may be pretty tough. It may be pretty tough. There's a massive portal. And there are souls that are choosing to leave at this time. And there are also souls that are choosing to come in. But also with this portal being open, we're going to have shock waves of frequencies coming into the planet. These are going to be frequencies we have never, ever felt. And if anybody told you they felt this, they lying. They straight capping. They straight lying. They've never felt these frequencies. And so we don't know how this is going to turn out. But we don't care. We don't care how it's going to turn out. And the reason we don't care is because we're going to be setting our own intention. Our own intention. For ourselves, for our loved ones, for our families. That's what you're doing. You're not just here so you can manifest shit. You're here because you can move something. That's why you the shiny ones. That's what our ancestors called us. They're waiting on the shiny ones to come. Everyone ain't a shiny one. But if you're a shiny one, you know it. To whom much is given, much is often required. Rest well, drink well, pause. Honor your Christ consciousness within your higher self of being, all the things that you've been practicing and training with. This is what you have to become, a practitioner of your work. There are no days off. You heard me. No days off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes, no days off. No days off of loving you. No days off of grounding yourself. No days off of maintaining and embodying this frequency. A higher state of understanding and clarity. Finding joy. Being present. Staying aware. No days off. None. These next 3 days could be challenging. You may feel some things stir up inside of you that you thought, wait a minute, I cleared that. I got rid of that. Where is this coming from? No, 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 no. No, no, no. We're not going back there. We're not going back there. I want you to think of it as just something flowing through you. Not staying with you, flowing through you. So you can handle yourself accordingly. Many of you are facing big decisions that have to be made. But I'm telling you right now, if there is something that you are expecting, something that's supposed to happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday morning, I don't care. You call, you follow up. And I guarantee you there's been some miscommunication. Wires are crossed. And I mean that physically. I mean that energetically. Wires are crossed. And you're going to stay calm. You're going to hold your position and you're going to call back. You're going to double check. You're going to triple check. You're going to do all your checks. And you're going to make it happen. You're not going to start saying, but I thought, and I told you, and how could you mess this up? We're not doing none of that. None of that. Oh no, none of that. None of that. We're not doing any of that. And when that person comes up to you to have that conversation, and just when you thought they was past their BS, they hit you with it, and you feel like you done got triggered, whoo, I want you to pause. Pause. And if you got to do this, superpowers activate your superpowers. And I want you to stay present. I don't want you to run. I don't want you to hide. I don't want you to do any of that. I want you to stay present, stay real present. And I simply want you to stand in your power. And I don't want you to take in anything that doesn't belong to you. Okay? Your bag duty days are over. They're over. Bag duty days are over. I know some of you are tired. I know some of you got to work even though it's the holiday season, and because this, that, and the third done happen, you can't take off and you got to be the one to go back to work. And so now it feels like they dumping all the stuff on you because people ain't at work and nobody don't want to do their job. I want you to stay calm. Stay very calm. Know that it's going to pass. It's going to pass. And you're going to pass it. All right? This isn't the time to make these irrational decisions and just jump and do something just to go jump and do it. That's not where you're going to get your power from. And if you're in a vehicle and you're driving, no rush, slow down, because your frequency is high, baby. That means they see you coming. They see you coming. So when you see them flashing lights, stay calm. Stop speeding. Don't rush. Plan to be delayed and just plan to keep repeating yourself over and over and over and over again. So when your kids is acting up, when your cat and your dog is running around that they done lost their mind, you already know they just need some of that love. They need some of your light. Give it to them. Give it to them. Just give it to them. That's it. You know? So that's what we're doing. By the time we get to a little later in the week, you'll be able to kind of level yourself out a whole lot more. And for those of you who are celebrating this holiday season, I don't care what you call it, Christmas, no Christmas, whatever, it is a time where people come together. I celebrate it as honoring the Christ consciousness that lives within myself and my loved ones. That's all of you. However you choose to do or not to do any of that. Enjoy yourself. Be around people. Be around your family, your friends, your loved ones, those where you can feel like you're welcome. You understand? And come with a joyous spirit. Come with an uplifted energy. Be the light in the room. Be the frequency, right? So that's where we are. It's the solstice. And by the way, I want to let you guys know, DreamMakers 12-week course still going down. You can find that on the link for those of you who are interested. We are supposed to start on January the 6th, but my intuition is telling me I may need to move it back. And some of you have asked me, can I push it back just a little bit so you can prepare and be available for the class? And that is something that I'm definitely thinking about. So I want to tell you this. If you're feeling this already, anything that we talked about, that's beautiful. And if you're not, that's okay too, because you're not behind. But I do want to let you know, it's time to begin to carry the vessel. You know how the Aquarius carries the vessel? And they are pouring the waters down on earth. Matter of fact, Aquarius is holding the vessel, pouring it into the fish in the water, Pisces, showing how it's pouring. It's been pouring. The age of Aquarius, or what we know the age of Aquarius is, has been pouring knowledge, which is light, into the Pisces age very, very slowly for the last 2,000 years. It's been feeding consciousness into the collective. Slowly, 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 slowly. And now we're here. We're here. And we're the ones who are opening up this gateway, this portal into Aquarius. All of us, everyone who's alive here, from the youngest, because we got some babies that were born today, to the very, very wisest. Every one of us, we are here opening up this portal, opening this portal wide. And it took a lot. 8 billion people didn't open it. But UNITY, we opened it. We helped our ancestors, the ones who came before us, the elders who put in this work, those who was here doing the work prior to us, even us in a past life, many of us in a past life, we have contributed to opening up this portal so it becomes readily available, accessible to anyone on the planet. You're going to hear a lot of talk about Tesla's work coming up. The reason Tesla's work is coming up is because officially we are going into air energy. We are coming out of the water and we are going into the ethers. 2026 is a fire year. So we're taking fire with us. Fire. Yeah, we're taking fire with us. So we going up. We going up. We are going up into the ethers. Take care of your body. You will hear everyone talk about the nervous system. We've been talking about it, teaching it through energy healing medicine, how to ground. I've been telling you guys for years to pull energy through the soles of your feet. No longer do you pull energy down through your crown. It has to come in from earth so you can pull this juicy life force energy, this good electrifying energy into your body. You should be sucking it up like you are, sucking on a straw, like you are just inhaling and bringing this energy into your body. Because you cannot do this work if your body, if your mind is not in alignment or is healthy. You can't. So we have to make sure that we are listening to our bodies, taking care of our bodies, maintaining our frequency, recognizing that you make a difference. You are lighting up. You know, you ever walked in somebody's driveway and they have those emotion lights either in the driveway or in their house. And when you take a step, next thing you know, the light comes on every step that they take. This is what's happening when you're walking around. Every single step you're taking, you are lighting up a ley line on this planet. Lighting up a ley line. You are electrifying the whole entire atmosphere, not just the earth, but also the air. It's like having a whole auric field around you. If you are here, the place that I like for people's third eye to be is about 13 city blocks. They need to see your ass coming. They need to feel that you are somewhere in the, something around me is here. They may not know what it is, but they need to know that something powerful just entered into the atmosphere. And don't tell me you ain't never felt it. I'm going to talk to my sisters here. Have you ever been standing in line somewhere and all of a sudden you feel this presence that just entered the building? Oh, sisters know what I'm talking about. You turn around and see that brother across the room, you like, God damn. He just stepped up in here. I felt him before he got here. That's what everybody should be doing. I don't care how you identify yourself. I gave that story because, sisters, we just got this connection with the intuition and we can feel that. But brothers, you should be feeling it too. When you walk in the room, your presence, 13 blocks before you even got there, your presence should have arrived. Same thing with you, sisters. 13 blocks, baby. Ain't nobody calling me, asking me where you at. They already think I'm in the building because they can feel me before I get there. Your third eye needs to be projected that far. That takes a lot of stability for you to be able to stay that stable and grounded within your body, to be able to expand your auric field that far. That's a healthy auric field. When you can walk around like that, then you ain't got to be scared because you already know. You done scanned the area. You already know what's going on. Well, we not watching nothing that's disappointing us. We not watching nothing that's disappointing. We ain't even talking about that. Running Instacart and listening to Ms.Blue. That's what I'm talking about. I just saw this for myself. I walked into the room and she felt me. That's what I'm talking about. All that jazz. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. But that's what I'm talking about. This is really how we need to be showing up. You know, we done had movies, we done seen books, we done heard the stories. It's time to get activated. I don't know about you, but I've been activated for quite a while, but I can't wait to really get activated. We are multidimensional beings, and in this year, we will become multidimensional. Meaning we do more than one thing. You could be a doctor and an energy healer. You could be a doctor and a psychic. You can be a lawyer, and a counselor. You could be a lawyer and you could also be an artisan. We are multi-dimensional and we will be doing many different things. Many different things. So, no. It's time to begin to caring for the vessel, the temple, the body. We're going to care for the temple, care for the body. Not through force. We're not forcing it. No forcing. We're not forcing nothing over here. We're not forcing anything over here. No force. Through care, through regulation, and through practice. So it's time to get on your practice. You're about that life. You need to be about that life. And I promise you, 2026, no milk and cookies. Okay, maybe a few of y'all deserve a couple of milk and cookies. But for most of y'all not getting no milk and cookies from me. No milk and cookies. We got to get this work. It's time to get this work. So know that you're not here to survive the shift. You're not here to survive the shift. That's not what you're here for. You're here to generate it. You're waiting on the shift. Everybody's talking about the shift. The shift is coming. The shift is coming. No, the shift ain't coming. You're here to generate the shift. And if you don't generate, then guess what? Guess what? There won't be a shift. The shift is only here because we're shifting it. Remember that. You're generating the shift. So before I close, this is what I want you to type. I choose alignment. I don't know about you, but I am choosing alignment. If you are committed to honoring your body, honoring your nervous system, honoring the magic, because we are all the magicians. Pull that tarot card out because you are the magician. So if you are committed to honoring your body, your nervous system, to being the magician and honoring your frequency, if you are, then I want you to type, I choose alignment. I choose alignment. I choose alignment. That's right. I see you. You choose alignment. That's what I'm talking about. We choose alignment. So listen, I'm going to see you in the field. That's right. I'm going to see you in the frequency field. That's where I'm going to see you. I love you all. I will see you in 2026. But I might come back on. Because I want to do something about this upcoming year. But I'm going to get a little bit of rest. Going to get myself ready for this new year. Going to get myself ready for this new year. I see y'all out there. And get ready for the class that's coming up. The DreamMakers. Yeah, the DreamMakers, where we take dreams and we turn them into reality. Yeah. So we take dreams, we turn them into reality. And also I got some other surprises that's coming up as well too. You guys can check the show notes. Don't forget the ask.allaboutfrequency.com if you want to leave a question for me, and I'm going to answer the question. But I know you lying. It's over 400 people in here and we only got 200 likes. What's really good? What's good? What's good with y'all? You can't hit like? Where the gods at? Where the gods at? Y'all can't hit like? Where the gods at? Come on, gods. Y'all can't hit like, subscribe. Let's run this up. I love for y'all being here. I feel your energy. Recognize real, because something just said, look up. Real, recognize real. If you're a real one, let's go ahead. Let's hit like and don't forget to subscribe. And let's keep the conversation going. I'm just having a good time. I love it when we get together, and I'm really loving this energy for us. And I'm definitely sending out high frequency and healing vibes to all of our loved ones who are dealing with some conditions right now, but really take care of yourself. And if you didn't go back and listen to my 2025 prediction show, please listen to it. Lots of great information in there right now. Okay. And then I'd love to hear your thoughts and your takeaways. Welcome on in the building. Listen, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that Brother Panic sent you here, however you got here. Godhead is present. That's what I'm talking about. The Godhead is present. Godhead present. Welcome on in, Godhead. Good to see you in the building. That's right. Where the gods at? Where the gods and the goddesses at? Let's go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Let's do that. I choose alignment. That's what I'm talking about. We choose an alignment around here. So I will see you all in the frequency. Yeah. What is the charge for the class? Go to the website and you will be able to see. By the way, Andromeda Rising. You all let me know how you're enjoying Andromeda Rising. And for those of you who have Astro Wave, 2026, because Astro Wave 2026 is available as well too. Lots of things on my digital download site. Let me just say this before I leave. Any product that I create, that I make, that I manifest is to empower you to activate your multisensory abilities. That's what I do. So you can have clarity. So you can start trusting yourself. So you could start, connecting with your higher self, talking to your ancestors, feeling safe in your body and in your mind, being filled with love. I'm a self-love girl. And shouts out to self-love is the new shadow work because we concluded that class and it was super amazing. I think it's going to be something that I do at least once a year because truly self-love is the new shadow work. No longer do we have to destroy ourselves. We don't have to keep going through a dark night of the soul. If we have enough of us doing this work, we can find another way. And it only takes you to share your gift with the world, that you will light a path, that someone else will see that light in their time of darkness, and they will be able to find their way with less pain, with less collateral damage, with high frequency and love. Yeah, we need to do more of that. We need to do more of that. We need to do more of that. So there's the link. You're invited to check it out. I want to say thank you for those of you who signed up for the class. Know that there will be more things coming. So if you can't make the class, no worries. I really want a small group anyway because we are going to be getting it in. We're going to be working together for 12 weeks. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to cover, you want to talk about, maybe a class or something we can take, I want you to drop that in the comment section. Because again, YouTube done gave your girl permit. See, they know I'm the Oracle. They know I'm the Oracle because that is one of the things I've been putting out in the ethers to be able to answer your questions via voice. And I can leave you voice comments. And I'm so excited about that, that YouTube has definitely sent that blessing my way because I've been waiting on it. I've been waiting on it. I put it out into the atmosphere. I let it go and it showed up at the perfect time. So I'm going to get out of here because y'all know I can run my mouth. But I want us to enjoy this solstice energy in these next couple of days. Take care and be careful with you. Be careful with you. Fill yourself with love. Fill yourself with light. Eat some good food. Get some good rest. Watch some good shows. Have some fun. Bring some joy into your life. Get out. Get some sunlight. If you can get some sunlight. Happy solstice to you. Yes, no matter what part of the world you're in, please enjoy this time. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Stay full of love. Stay full of light. And make sure you come back. Come back. Drop it in the comments section. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're new, share something. I always love hearing about you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from in the world. Thank you, Roberta. Roberta said, Ms.Blue, get some rest. Because y'all know I'm going to keep going, but I'm not going to keep going. I love you all. And again, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to play my song, wishing us all a beautiful, beautiful 2026. I think I better give you this. Before I go. I know as I was going to go. Sit down tonight. And I want you to write 13 things on a piece of paper. 13. 2 lists. 13 things you're releasing and 13 things that you're moving towards. If you didn't hear my prediction show, I want you to go back and listen because I give you some insights about 2026. But you're going to have 2 lists of 13 things. Tear them off into little pieces of paper. These 13 things, fold them up, put them in a cup. 13 things you're releasing, 13 things that you're working towards. Being, doing, receiving. But mainly I want you to focus on the inside, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to open them. Go to the 13 things you're releasing first. It's a powerful ritual. And then after you read them again, fold them up. And I want you to rip them all up, all 13. You can burn it. You can flush it. You can bury it in the yard. You can trash it. And then you're going to keep one thing out of the 13. Don't destroy it. Leave it in there. Then you're going to go to the 13 things that you are working towards. Open each one. I want you to sit with that feeling. Sit with that vibration. Sit with that energy for just a few moments until you can literally feel your vibration rise. Just the thought of whatever that is. If you want to stop your negative thinking about yourself or your insecurities or your fears, I want you to sit with it just for a minute. You can light a candle. You can do it when you're in the dark, however you want to do it. And afterwards, I want you to rip it up and go through everything. You're going to rip up all 12, but you're going to keep one. So you got one thing from what you're releasing that you kept. And then you have one thing that you're working towards that you kept. Two separate jars. And then what I want you to do is I want you to keep those two things because they are going to be the reminder. The rest of it is already encoded in your unconscious. And from time to time, I want you to pull it out and just look at it as that remembrance. That activation is going to remind you of all the 13 things you release. And then I want you to look at the list of what you're working towards. That one is going to anchor and help you rewire your nervous system, your brain, your unconscious into all the things you're working towards. It's going to be amazing how this ritual will work. I've been giving it out for years and years and years and years. And I promise you, when you do it, you're going to be blown away in a couple of months. When you look at that one paper, it's going to flood all those things and you're going to realize, wow, I stopped doing this. I stopped doing that. I no longer do this. I no longer do that. You're just going to be amazed. And then when you look at all of the things that you're working towards, you're going to say, oh my goodness, I accomplished this. I no longer do this. I am speaking up for myself. I am showing up authentically. I am definitely speaking my truth. I am being authentic and honest. I am really, really loving myself. You're going to see these two. One, it's going to activate you to keep your word, the ones you're letting go. The other one is going to activate you and anchor you into what you're moving and embodying and working towards. So there you go. I wanted to give you that gift. So we're going to get that down. Write 13 things you're releasing and 13 things you're focusing on and towards. That's right. You got it. You got it. Write those things down and let me know throughout the time. We're going to use the comment section here, bookmark, save this show so you can come back to it. And I will see you guys. This time I'm gone for real. I will see you guys in the frequency. I will see you in the frequency. And I love you all. Peace and love. Ciao.
Yeah. If you really want it, you gotta be it. As Ms.Blue has shared with the world, it's all about frequency. If you feel it, show it. If you want it, grow it. If you believe it, know it. It's all about frequency. If you dream it, live it. Live it. If you receive it, give it. Oh. scar became a teacher. Every fall just brought me here. Now I'm rising with the healing. Every light inside of me, not becoming what I'm chasing. I am the frequency. You feel it, show it, show it. If you want it, grow it, grow. If you leave it, know it, know. All about frequency. Ask the question, how is this possible? The answer subtle, synchronicities audible. Keys unlocking, belief expanding. Frame by frame, new life commanding. No chase, no match, I embody the key. The light I own unlocks destiny. Raise my vibration, reality shifts. Every dream I desire already exists. Nothing's coming to me, no, no. Already here. When I raise my vibration, the vision is clear.